You got a camera? I'm Jace, by the way. Don't think I introduced myself. Nice to meet you, Cameron.
we got her buckled down. Sorry, guys. There you go.
Ryan says it's streaming. All right, welcome in, everybody. This is the Rhea review broadcast of Rhea County High School versus Cane Ridge High School. We apologize for coming to you just a little bit late, having some signal issues. However, as you've seen, we have picked up with Cane Ridge with the ball. They took the kickoff, which had gone out of bounds, with good field position, and they are driving on us right now. Elmer, how are we doing with everything tonight?
Doing good. We're having a little bit of, I believe this overcast, little storm blowing in is giving us a little bit of connectivity issues. Hope to have those resolved soon. Sorry for the shaky start. We're bracing for some unpleasant weather that's to be rolling in, but Cane Ridge is on the move.
They are on the move, and like you said, we're looking at some bad weather coming in tonight, but I want to point out, by the way, that the Rhea County Faithful has really showed out tonight. We've got about as good a crowd as the home team has, so major shout out to our Rhea County Golden Eagle fans who traveled all this way to Antioch, Tennessee, home of Cane Ridge High School. Speaking of Cane Ridge, I had the opportunity to do a little bit of opposition research. Cane Ridge this week, 8-1, undefeated in district play. Their only loss coming early in the season. They're riding a 7-game win streak. This is one of the top 10 teams in the state in their classification, Elmer. It's a big school, over 1,600 people, and they've got athletes all over the field. Bad snap right there. As you can see, it gets away from the quarterback who falls on it, well, tries to. And it looks like his running back bailed him out, falling on it at the 30. That's a good break for this Golden Eagle team. As I was saying, these Cane Ridge Ravens, head coach Eddie Woods, defensive coordinator Mose Phillips. Now, if that name rings a bell, that's because Mose Phillips was a running back for the Tennessee Volunteers in the early 90s. had a rather memorable play in the 92 Tennessee-Florida game where he took a screen pass from Heath Schuler, ran it into the for a touchdown in the pouring rain, and then struck a post pretending to look at his watch. Very memorable play for the Tennessee Volunteers. He is now the defensive coordinator for Cane Ridge High School. And here we see Cane Ridge going for it on 4th and long. They're going to throw it up. And not coming down with it, and would have been out of bounds anyway as number 1. Great job by the Golden Eagle defense standing strong. And if you're wondering why Cane Ridge didn't attempt a 47-yard field goal, well, we saw them warm up. And I will say that for all of Cane Ridge's excellence at the skill position, they did not seem to have a lot of skilled specialists. Not great work that we saw in warm-ups from the punters and kickers for Cane Ridge. I imagine if we put them in 4th down position throughout the night, they're probably going to be going for it. And again, they have playmakers who can move the ball anyway, so I don't blame them for taking chances. Cane Ridge led by identical twins Jared and Gerard McCrae. Outstanding athletes who have multiple offers. Here we see Ray County under center in the wing. The handoff to Christian Simon goes over the left end, picks up, looks like about 4. Good run on 1st down for Ray County after that excellent defensive stop. Ray County Golden Eagles coming in tonight 5-4. We are 3-1 in district play. Had a pretty good season, and you know that when your down year is still an excellent year where you make the playoffs, that means you've set an outstanding standard for excellence like Mark Pemberton has. Here we see Pemberton go under center again. He hands off once again. Christian Simon over the left end. He struggles, he fights. Looks like he's going to have enough for a 1st down out to the 40. We're going to really need Christian Simon to carry us tonight. Going to need an outstanding performance from him and from Zach Pemberton. Again, Cane Ridge has a lot of athletes, 8-1. This is a loaded team. They're going to go really far in the TSSAA playoffs in their classification. We might be playing from behind, and you might see quite a performance from Zach Pemberton if we end up having to air it out. Here goes Christian Simon over the left end. Nice pickup, gain of about 7 on the end around to the left side. Great run by Simon, who's getting the ball already getting fed tonight. For those of you who are tuning in and surprised not to hear Cam Lane, I assure you do not be confused. It's not Cam. This is Jace Cochran filling in for Cam Lane. Cam couldn't be here tonight. He is at a Justin Bieber concert. Not a lot of people know this about Cam, but he is a huge believer. He celebrates the man's entire catalog. Here going the fullback, number 25. We got Brandon Hunt with a huge gain up the middle. Great run on a quick hitter. Anyway, we expect Cam back next week when Bieber takes a break from tour. And with me, as always, of course, is Elmer Harris, the founder of the Feast, running the boards. I tell you, this man's a wizard. I don't know if you were able to see some of the graphics on the intro, but I don't know how he does it. It's black magic as far as I'm concerned. Here we see Pemberton under center. He gives off the right edge. Gain of a few, not a bad play. Elmer, if you can take 3.5, 4 yards in a cloud of dust off of Cane Ridge per play tonight, you almost want to settle for it. Here we are, 2nd down. They give to Simon. No, I take that back. A great fake. That was Zach Pemberton around the left end. Boy, he fooled everybody. He picks up the 1st down, and Ray County looks really sharp tonight so far. I like it. We're moving the ball pretty well. We're looking at just over 6 minutes to go in the 1st quarter. And again, tip of the cap to Elmer, working hard to get these signal issues worked out. He's doing great. Joined by Johnny Cannon on the camera as well. Here we go, Pemberton from under center, gives to Simon around the left end. No trickery on this one, just a straight give, doesn't pick up a whole lot, and it'll be 2nd and about 10. Again, we apologize for coming to you late. Had some technical difficulties. I'm sure you're sitting on the edge of your seats. Hopefully those are Lazy Boy seats. Excellent recliners and sofas from our dear sponsor, Lazy Boy. Quality care, Lazy Boy. Here we are, 2nd and 10, Pemberton under center once again. He gives on a counter to Simon around the left end. We've got a flag on the play, it looks like. It's in the general vicinity of where a holding call usually is. We'll see about that. It will be holding against the Golden Eagles. That'll back us up a little bit. Elmer, against good teams like this, you just can't afford to make mistakes. It's one of Neyland's maxims. The team that makes the fewest mistakes will win. We can't afford to be giving Cane Ridge Ravens any extra yardage through penalties. We've got to shore that up tonight. Pemberton under center. He fakes the give. He rolls right. He's going to take off with it. He's going to pick up a block from Simon and lower his shoulder and drive in. That's a pickup of about 9 or 10 on a gutsy run by Zach Pemberton. Looks sharp. Taken off. And again, I expect to see a big game out of Zach Pemberton. The juniors had a good season so far, and this is going to be one of those games that he may just have to show off his arm a little bit, especially if we wind up playing from behind. But as it is right now, we've started a good drive going. It's going to be 3rd and about 11. Ray County comes to the line in the wing tee. Hunt at fullback. The give is to Simon. He's trying to stretch the fielder on the left end. Oh, and he gets tackled from behind. He was one broken tackle away from getting around the edge and picking that up. That's going to bring up about a 4th and 7 or 8. We'll call it a long 7. And at about the 18-yard line, it looks like we've brought out the field goal unit. Hayden Frazier on for the try. It's going to be from exactly 35 out. Not an easy kick, but this is the left hash, which for a right-footed kicker is typically the easier hash. The kick is up. It is just short. Would have been good from 33, but not from 35. Tough break for the Golden Eagles. We had a good drive going, Elmer, and just stalled out. Again, the holding penalty, a drive killer. We can't afford negative plays. Moved us back a little bit, but at any rate, a lot of positives to take away on that drive. Cane Ridge will take over at their own 20. They come out in twins left, single wide right in the pistol formation. Quarterback takes a snap. He's going to give up the middle, and a great stop coming off the right edge, number 84, one of our captains tonight. He was in the backfield immediately. That's Bradley Evans. The senior with a tremendous defensive play. Brings up 2nd and long. We'll call it 2nd and 12. Quarterback takes a snap for the gun. It's going to be a quick throw out to the edge and incomplete. Elmer, watching the pregame warm-ups from Cane Ridge, it's clear that they've got athletes all over the field, and they've got some skill position players. But both quarterbacks I saw warming up for them, even without shoulder pads on, just shells basically. Not that accurate with the ball. And I will also say this about Cane Ridge. I know there's a bad weather report tonight, but this is an 8-1 football program, and the crowd they have brought is not even close to what Ray County brings to their away games. And this is a home game for them. So again, shout out to the Ray County Golden Eagle fans. On the 3rd down pass, it's incomplete over the head of number 5. And Cane Ridge will bring out the punt team. Like I said, this could be interesting. Looks like there might have been a flag on the play. Just a sideline warning on Ray County. Not a lot of fans know this, but usually for each team, there's what's called a get-back coach. In college, it's a graduate assistant most of the time, but it's just a guy completely devoted to yelling "get back" to the rest of the team so that they don't get onto the field and get flagged for sideline interference. The punt, not a great one, as expected. Goes out of bounds around the Cane Ridge 40. Ray County will take over with excellent field position. And a great defensive series from the Golden Eagles there, Elmer.
Well, we finally recovered our lost digital scoreboard. Proud to be back.
I tell you, Elmer's doing the Lord's work on the technical side of things. He is an absolute magician. Ray County under center. They give up the middle to the fullback. Fights hard, picks up maybe 4. A good first down play. Elmer, I'll take that at a first down. 4 yards, set us up. Positive play, positive yardage. And plays like that have a tendency just to wear down the defense over time. Ray County lines up under center now. It's 2nd and 6. Looks like Cane Ridge is going to bring pressure. They give us to Simon around the left end. He follows his blocks and cuts upfield. Looks like a gain of 5. He might be a yard short of the first down, but another great play sets up 3rd and short. And this is where you want to be if you're the Golden Eagles. Makeable, manageable 3rd downs. Keep it 3rd and short.
So once again, I do apologize for the rocky start. To start off, we're getting still appears to be getting errors as far as connections concerned, and that is a lazy boy first down. Shazam! We are back. The Eagles are rolling.
Elmer, we're having some technical issues, but I'll tell you who's not having issues. That's Christian Simon. He's had a great start to the game so far.
Absolutely. He passed the 1,000-yard mark in the big win against region foe Saudi Daisy a couple of weeks ago.
Pemberton under center. The give's going to go. Actually, no, he pulls it. He's going to run it himself. Follows the block. Great pickup. Stays on his feet. Fights hard. Out to the 20. We're going to be really close to another first down, maybe a foot short. But a great run by Zach Pemberton. Underrated athlete, Zach Pemberton. He's got some wheels on him.
Here shortly, I'm going to ask our main camera operator, Johnny Cannon, if he'll do a pan around and just kind of show the makeshift shelter that we have prepared up here on top of the press box at Cane Ridge.
They give us to Simon around the end. He's going to try to get to the edge. And he comes up just short. Looks like there's going to be about no gain on the play, but that's okay. We had it in a makeable, manageable distance.
Staying ahead of the sticks.
That's right. A little bit of trouble getting to the edge, but again, that Cane Ridge defense has a lot of speed to it, a lot of athletes over there.
And you can see these Golden Eagles. And you're hearing a lot of sound. The Cane Ridge Band is a very powerful unit, and they get with it. We had the pregame was filled with about an hour of powerful high school band music.
Correction, on that last play, Simon did pick up the first down. Oh, now the give is over the right edge.
We will definitely forgive you for that, but we're absolutely going to throw up a big lazy boy first down for Simon.
Great pickup.
And our friends at Lazy Boy.
Anytime you can pick up a fine Lazy Boy product, you've made a great pickup as well.
Absolutely. Best in the world, made right in Dayton, Tennessee.
Pemberton struts to the line. It's going to be 2nd and about 6 or so. Once again, he's going to fake the give to Simon. Go around the left end, fighting for yardage. He'll pick up a couple. And again, just keep the ball moving forward. Picks Picks up maybe a yard or two. Looks like it'll be 3rd and 5. And that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter, it looks like. We are scoreless here in Antioch, Tennessee. Ray County Golden Eagles 0, the Cane Ridge Ravens 0. Let's kick it over to our sponsors, Elmer.
As part of Ray Medical Center, Professional Therapy Services of Ray County shares the same commitment to excellence as Ray County Athletics. Allow our professional staff to get you back in the game.
Providing physical therapy for Ray Medical Center. The right care right here in Ray County.
Our staff at Professional Therapy supports Ray County Athletics.
Go Eagles! Woo! Get back in the game!
State Senator Ken Yeager takes his responsibility to serve very seriously and is guided by one and only one principle: constituents come first. As chairman of the Senate State and Local Government Committee, Ken Yeager has worked hard to protect our taxpayers from unnecessary and wasteful government spending. With Yeager, constituents come first. And as always, go Eagles!
Welcome back. We've got a 3rd and 5 for the Ray County Golden Eagles. Pemberton under center. He's going to give around the right edge. We're going to try to get to the corner. That's Gavin Morrison fighting for the first down. We're going to see where the spot is. It looks like he might have it. Still awaiting word from the ref. Oh, they're going to mark it just short. I might look for a measurement on that play.
This is definitely in 4th down territory, don't worry.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us again with the Ray Review broadcast. We've got a kickoff out of bounds following that touchdown. Cane Ridge will take over with good field position. Once again, I'm Jace Cochran, joined as usual with Elmer Harris. I am filling in for Cam Lane, who is at a Dragon Con, which apparently is a convention for enthusiasts of the beasts of mythical lore. Dragon Con. Have fun, Cam. He's getting there safely, though, on Nokian tires. Nokian, all grip, no slip. We are glad to have Nokian as part of the Ray County family. And we wish Cam good luck. He'll be joining us again next week for the playoff broadcast.
So we're getting reports. We're still getting a few frames dropped and a little bit of connectivity issues. We've tried it about 3 ways from Sunday now with different Verizon connections. So just bear with us. We are aware of it. We're trying to sort these issues out. And that's a big run from Cane Ridge.
You're right, Elmer. Good first down run from Cane Ridge. They go around the right edge. They're going to come out again. They're going to be in the pistol. They got twins right. That means 2 receivers to the right with an open receiver to the left. They send a man in motion. He's going to go behind the quarterback. Looks like a give to the fullback. He's going to pick up maybe 3. Good job by the Ray County defense there, not buying the misdirection with a motion man to the left. Brings up 2nd and 7. Cane Ridge again goes into the pistol. They've got twins left open with a wing back to the left as well. They're going to give again to the tailback. He's fighting for yards. Looks like he'll have a first down as he takes it out to the Ray County 35. 9:39 left to go in the first quarter here. Cane Ridge sends a man in motion to the right. They're going to fake the give. They're going to try to hit a slant across the middle. They do hit it to number 2. Good throwing catch. Ray County quick with a stop. Looks like we limit it to a gain of about 6 or so. It'll set up 2nd and 4. Cane Ridge sends twins right, open. A wing back to the right. And an offset tailback. You don't see that very often. The give goes up the middle to the offset tailback. He's fighting. Looks like he'll be close to a first down, but probably about a yard short. It'll set up 3rd and short for Cane Ridge.
Absolutely huge 3rd down play here for Ray County defense. They need a big stop here with that front 7. The big front 3 needs to make some noise. We've already seen some Bradley Evans.
Cane Ridge in the pistol. Oh, it's a bad snap. We saw it on a couple drives earlier.
They come. Mason Reynolds, number 47.
Got to come up, Ray County. Oh, it looks like we've busted. Nope, this is not good. Running back stays on his feet. What a squandered opportunity, Elmer. We had them for about a 25-yard loss. Broke down in discipline. Didn't stay in any lanes whatsoever, and he was able to scramble free. Picks up a first down.
Let's take another quick look at this play. Absolutely. Looked like a lot of missed tackles. That's what you run into with these highly talented teams. They get out in free with some open spaces, and they can make things happen.
Yep. Just a breakdown in discipline. It'll set up first down for Cane Ridge. They look to throw again. Going to throw a quick hitter to the left side. They connect. And nice swarming to the ball by the Ray County defense. We're going to limit it to about a gain of 5. Sets up 2nd and 5. At about the Ray County 11-yard line or so. Elmer, what you saw with that fumble on the bad snap happens a lot with squib kicks, with muffed punts. A lot of times defenders see the ball squirming around and they just get big eyes. They lose any type of lane control that they're supposed to have, lane discipline. And a runner just breaks free. You see it all the time. It happens. On 2nd and 5, Cane Ridge fails to connect. Great play with a pass breakup by Ray County.
Certainly great eye discipline from that quarterback on the run. Butch Jones would be proud.
Again, Cane Ridge, their offensive philosophy is a true spread. The principle is to get the ball to playmakers in space, and that's what you really want when you have the spread. It is really ideologically the opposite of Ray County's philosophy. Here they give to the tailback up the middle. He's met with penetration deep in the hole, and we have a swarm of Eagles. Regular flock, if you will.
Let's take another look at that replay. Huge stop for Ray County. 3rd down stop. He's hit first.
And again, Cane Ridge without reliable kicking game. They're going to go for it here on 4th and long. It's going to be about 4th and 8, 4th and 8.5 maybe. I think they're going to look to throw it. Cane Ridge throws it on 4th down. They're going to be close. Depends on the spot. It looks like you'll have it, Elmer.
I don't think. Yeah.
They're going to give it to him.
Not even a measure.
Elmer, credit to Cane Ridge on that play. As a receiver, whenever it's 3rd or 4th down, you got to run to the sticks. You got to make sure that you catch the ball beyond the first down marker. And sure enough, he ran to the sticks, turned around, came to the ball, made the secure catch, got tackled, and picked up a first down. Credit to Cane Ridge on that play. I line up here, 1st and goal from the 5. The give is going to go to the tailback, who is fighting, struggling, but he's going to get brought down. Gain of only 1.5 yards, maybe 2. It's going to bring up 2nd and goal from the 3. Tough break for the Ray County Golden Eagles on that 4th down, Elmer. But credit to Cane Ridge, they made a play when they needed one. Cane Ridge comes out twins right Offset wing back to the left. They send a man in motion. They fake the jet. They give to the tailback up the middle. He fights. He struggles. They're going to give him a touchdown. I'm going to level with you, Elmer. I think on an instant replay, they might have denied him that. Looks like he fell and then fell into the end zone, but yeah.
Let's just see for ourselves.
Let's look at this review. It looked to me like he may have bounced in the end zone, but yeah, I stand by it. At any rate, Cane Ridge elects to come out and try to kick for the PAT. It's a high snap, a good hold. The kick is up, and, well, good for them. It's good. Here we are now with 5:32 left in the first half. Ray County Golden Eagles 7, Cane Ridge High School 7.
We'll be back.
Timeout.
Yeah, we'll be back in a moment.
The safety and well-being of Ray County citizens are the top priority of Sheriff Mike Neal and the Ray County Sheriff's Department. With programs such as the Senior Citizens Awareness Network, the highly trained volunteers of Ray County Homeland Security, and the DARE program that works to keep our kids off drugs, Sheriff Mike Neal is looking out for you. On behalf of the Ray County Sheriff's Department, Sheriff Mike Neal asks you to drive safely to and from football games, and as always, go Eagles!
Welcome back to Golden Eagle football. You just saw Cane Ridge High School score on a sustained drive. Took off some of the clock. It's a tie ball game here at Cane Ridge High School, 7-all, with 5:32 left in the first half.
And the rain is starting to fall. Our shelter could come in handy before this one is over.
Again, shout out to Johnny Cannon for this canopy. Folks, usually we are in a press box, but I kid you not, we are tonight on top of a press box. Here we field the kickoff. It got over our heads. Not what you want out of a return.
It was a good return from Aubrey, really. He just couldn't get around. He just couldn't find his way to the edge.
Yeah.
Certainly no wall set up for Aubrey on that one. And it's going to be less than a desirable field position for the Eagles, starting at what looks like the 8-yard line.
And again, we are braving the elements here. The rain is just rolling in, just now getting here, and we are sitting under a canopy on top of the press box, bringing this game to you. Elmer Harris, what a warrior.
Hey, we'll have to give we'll definitely have to give props to my mother-in-law, Lynn Spivey, for hooking us up with the canopy. Johnny did put a nice touch setting it up. A wonderful shelter that's likely to pay dividends before this one's over. But thank you to Lynn and Walt Spivey for loaning us the canopy.
Ray County picks up a couple on the first down. Bring up 2nd and 8. Pemberton walks to the line under center. We've gone back from the wing T to a double wing. And it's a good give over the left edge to Christian Simon.
Great blocking and
great pickup.
Great way to find a little bit of a hole, but the hole was there for a good pickup. Going to get back ahead of the sticks with a 3rd and 3.
And again, that's where you want to be if you're Ray County. Manageable 3rd downs. Christian Simon and Zach Pemberton both with great games so far. The offensive line opening up a lot of holes. Speaking of holes, Elmer, synonym for hole is cavity. If you've got cavities, go see Dr. Mackenzie Bowling down at Richland Creek Dental. Great work. Pemberton on the give. And we're going to be stuffed for about no gain on 3rd down. Tough break on 3rd down for Ray County, and the punt team will come out. Chandler Kaler, the junior, on to kick. And it looks like we've got a timeout. I think that's Kane Ridge calling timeout. We're going to take a timeout with them. We'll be right back.
You don't find people like we have here anywhere else. They're hardworking, loyal, engaged, supportive. Just look at how pumped the whole town gets on Friday nights in the fall. And I'm really proud to be a part of that. So for me, it was never a question of where am I going to practice. I want to be in my hometown, serving the best people around. I'm Mackenzie Bowling, and I look forward to helping you find your smile.
From the doctors and staff at Eyes on Main, we welcome you to our new location on Market Street, where we proudly support Rhea County Golden Eagle football.
Go Eagles!
And we're back. Chandler Kaler on to punt now for Rhea County. He takes the snap. And a good end-over-end punt. Should get a decent bounce, and it does. Onto the other side of the 50, and it looks like Kane Ridge will still have okay field position. Taking over at their own 47-yard line. Not a bad kick from Kaler. The junior's done an excellent job punting for us this year. And again, if you're just now joining us, I'm Jace Cochran, joined as always by Elmer Harris. Cam Lane couldn't be here tonight. He's visiting his secret family in Nicaragua. He'll be back next week for the playoff broadcast. Kane Ridge takes over. Actually, they give him a favorable spot at the 49. Kane Ridge from the pistol, man in motion. They give to the on the jet sweep to the motion man. He is speedy. Oh my goodness, he's got wheels for days. Oh, and a shoestring tackle.
By Doug White, the Eagle back, who is rather winded after that play. Let's take a quick look at this replay by Professional Therapy Services.
Great effort by White, the senior defensive back, and I think what happened is he lands on the cleat that he was tackling. Probably knocks the wind out of you. I've had that happen to me.
I really don't know how he found the speed to chase.
Great play.
Chase him down. He was flying. He had skates for sure.
Sets up Kane Ridge first and goal. They give to the tailback, and he's going to push the pile.
And the ball is out.
Having crossed the plane before the ball came out, they give him the touchdown, but Kane Ridge recovered it in the end zone anyway. However, that's not what you want. That was a two-play scoring drive. Didn't take very much time off the clock, and Kane Ridge is now taking the lead, 13-7. Tough turn of events for the Golden Eagles. Kane Ridge comes on to kick the extra point. The kick is up. Man, it's good. 14-7 lead now for the Kane Ridge Ravens. 2:44 left in the first half. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Dustin Henderson, owner and operator of Henderson Home Inspection, serving Rhea County and all surrounding counties. A home inspection covers the major components of a home: crawl space, foundation, the roof, exterior features, electrical, HVAC, and plumbing, and everything in between. The cost of a home inspection is on average 0.002% of the cost of the home. Why leave the chance that there is a surprise that costs you thousands after you move in? So if you're looking at buying, selling, or just want to make a maintenance plan on your home, give me a call, 423-208-5781, and check us out on Facebook. And now I don't have but one more thing to say. How about them Eagles?
It all starts with a good foundation. Because if your foundation is solid, it'll take care of itself for many years to come. Hey, Charlie, I really appreciate all your help.
Man, I'm glad to do it, Coach. That is one heck of a mailbox.
Brick by brick.
Farm Bureau Insurance is proud to be the official.
Here we are. Rhea County fields the kickoff now. He cuts to the left. Oh, and he is met. Yikes. Hard hit from Kane Ridge on kickoff coverage. But a good effort on the return there by Aubrey Smith, the junior. Ray County again taking over with not the best field position, but we'll see what we can do out of it. By the way, I apologize in the broadcast for those of you who were triggered by seeing Butch Jones in that commercial. Don't worry, we're all hoping he'll be gone soon. Ray County takes over. 1st and 10, we're back into the offset wing. Pemberton play action fake, he rolls to his right. He tries to avoid the rusher, but he cannot. He goes down for the sack. 2.5 minutes left to go in this first half, and I wonder if it doesn't put the Eagles in a more conservative mode now that they're in a little bit of a hole where they might just want to run out the clock. Second and 16 now for Ray County. Pemberton walks to the line. The give goes up the middle.
Ball comes loose, but he's signaled it's down.
Brandon Hunt on the carry, and I think it was pretty clear he was down. Brandon Hunt fighting for yardage, picked up a couple. And it'll look like Ray County will be content to let the clock run as much as they can, although Cane Ridge might have called a timeout, hoping to get the ball back before the end of half. We'll take a timeout with them. We'll be right back.
In today's media-saturated culture, teens need to know that every decision matters, on and off the field. The Edge strives to provide students with the education, direction, and guidance they need for a life of excellence. Offering Healthy Choices education for middle and high school, we believe that every child can succeed. We have resources for parents, too. For more information, contact Tiffany Soyster at 775-0019.
We're back now with Ray County facing 3rd and long. Cane Ridge having called a timeout there. They've got 2 left. Cane Ridge is going to try to use those timeouts to give them the ball back with a little bit of time left to mount a scoring drive. Pemberton under center. He takes the snap. He's going to give to Simon around the left edge. Waiting for his block, but the hole isn't there. He is dropped for a loss of about 1 on the play. And again, Cane Ridge will call timeout. They'll have 1 remaining, 1:34 left in the first half. They stop the clock. We're going to take a timeout as well. Be right back.
Hello, my name is Keith Butt, and I'm the youth pastor at New Union Baptist Church. We are a church that is for Ray County, and that includes our students from Dayton and the surrounding communities. Our goal is to bring our students one step closer to Jesus so that they look more and more like Him. If you are a teenager, we would love to see you on Wednesday nights at 6:30, and we would like to invite all of you to join us on Sunday at either our 8:30 or 11 o'clock services. Hopefully we'll see you here, and I look forward to seeing you and your students at the Ray County football games.
And we're back with Ray County facing 4th and long, 4th and about 14 yards to go. Chandler Kaler, the junior, on to punt once again. High snap. Kaler takes it. Beautiful spiral punt. It is high. Cane Ridge fields it. He hits a crease. Darts up the middle. Picks up about 15 on the return, and they'll have good field position with plenty of time left and a timeout as they take over at the Ray County 33.
Be sure to hang around for our halftime show with scores from our Region 4-5A, first half analysis from Tennessee High School football guru Cameron Meadows. And hopefully we'll be able to tap into a little band action as well.
And ladies and gentlemen, you're going to want to hear Cam Meadows. He is the man with the playoff information you need.
And that's going to be a hold we have on Cane Ridge. Excuse me for cutting in, Jace, but it's
a good break for Ray County is what it is, as it backs Cane Ridge up. Instead of at our 33, they take over at the 43. A minute 21 left. Cane Ridge with a timeout and a 7-point lead.
And the rain that was beginning to fall
is let up for right now.
Has definitely let up.
87 the motion man. They fake the give to the jet sweep. Oh, we got penetration in the backfield, didn't wrap up. And the quarterback scoots around the right edge. He stays inbounds, which is good. Cane Ridge is probably going to want to use a timeout right here.
Yeah, that play is going to be finished up by tackle by Doug White, but it was Bradley Evans that had his hand on the quarterback.
Cane Ridge not using the timeout, the clock ticking. They take the ball once again. They're going to give up the middle. A very curious play call, and it's stuffed. Great penetration by Chandler Kaler. Causes the trip up, and finishing the job, Ty Goodwin, the senior.
Absolutely, and that's going to be a 3rd and 5. Another timeout for Cane Ridge. We're going to take one with them. We'll be right back.
It all starts with a good foundation. Because if your foundation is solid, it'll take care of itself for many years to come. Hey, Charlie, I really appreciate all your help.
Man, I'm glad to do it, Coach. That is one heck of a mailbox.
Brick by brick.
Farm Bureau Insurance is proud to be the official insurance of the Tennessee Vols.
And on behalf of all of us at Farm Bureau Insurance, go Eagles.
And we're back. 3rd and 5 for Cane Ridge. They're going to throw it. They keep it short. It's going to be good enough for a first down. They'll stop the clock only to move the sticks once they get the ball set. That clock will tick. 39 seconds left.
39 seconds left.
1st and 10. We got to play a good prevent defense right here. Elmer, if you're a defensive back, you just can't let anybody behind you. You've got to keep everything in front of you right here. Cane Ridge throwing. Oh, and it's off the hands of the receiver. Almost intercepted. Great defense right there.
Let's take another look.
The throw just a little bit high, goes off the hands of the receiver, and we were almost there for the old tip drill, Elmer.
We've done it. Aubrey Smith has done it many a time this season.
And again, our defensive backs are going to be tested right here. You got to think that Cane Ridge is going to put it in the air. We're looking at twins left open with a wingback offset to the right. Quarterback takes the ball. He drops back. It's an out route to the sideline. Good play by Cane Ridge, getting out of bounds. They've got no timeouts left. 24 seconds left on the clock. And they'll have 3rd and very short. About a yard to go on the Ray County 22.
You can see Doug White on the near side. Well, you can't see from the camera view, Doug, because of canopy.
And Cane Ridge runs a draw to the tailback here. He picks up a few. He's going to get the first down. It'll pause the clock, but it won't completely kill it.
Devin Starling, the Region 5-6A leading rusher, also leading the region, the big 6A region in scoring.
Tick, 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 Elmer. Cane Ridge will put it in the air. They got a receiver open, but the defensive back tries to make a recovery on the play. It's a touchdown. Our defensive back had his back turned, and while the pass was underthrown, the defensive back couldn't see it, was turned around. And the Cane Ridge receiver just made a play coming back to the ball.
We won't get it in.
Okay.
Sorry. We're going to dial up that replay. That's questionable, but it's said and done with, and it's extra point, and it's good. Good close the first half by Cane Ridge. Nice drive. They threaded together.
Yep, and for Ray County, you knew they'd be putting it in the air.
Yeah, we're going to take a look at that replay of that touchdown, or at least a pass.
It looked like both feet were in. I couldn't see him out of bounds. I couldn't see any bobbling. Credit to the receiver for going up and making a play.
We'll just take one more look at that play. This is in slow motion.
Time. The receiver had a step on him, but the ball is underthrown, and the defensive back wasn't able to spot the ball and come back and make a play on it. Tip of the cap to Cane Ridge there.
So with that, there's 7 seconds remaining in the first half. Seven seconds remaining in the half.
Cane Ridge will kick off from the 40. Aubrey Smith, the junior, and Christian Simon back to receive. And it's a squib. It's fielded and downed immediately at the 20 by Ray County.
It's going to leave 4 seconds on the clock for Ray County to pull something out of their hat.
Will Massengale, the senior, fielding that kick. Ray County will come out, and Elmer, I suspect that we'll just take a knee or have a simple run, and we'll take it to the locker room and regroup. We came out strong, got off to a 7-0 lead, but 3 unanswered touchdowns by Cane Ridge have us looking at a 14-point deficit.
Ravens defense definitely made some adjustments after 2 great drives by Ray County.
And that was really about 6 minutes that Cane Ridge did all their scoring in. Some very quick possessions. Pemberton takes a knee, takes it to the locker room.
So with that, get ready for the Nokian Tires halftime show coming up. We'll be right back in just a moment.
Mittaus. Mittaus kuulee. Mikä oli keskinopeus?
Sen veron keskinopeus on 186,269 ja on uusi maailmanennätys.
Hello, everybody. You are looking at the Cane Ridge High School Marching Band. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we've got Cam Meadows on to break down some scores of interest from around the state. Thank you very much. We'll be right back.
You bought a big rig to get the job done, to hold its ground, to protect your kin. You need the Nokian Rotiva HT, providing safety, comfort, confidence. Built for your heavy vehicle, ready for face-to-face contact with the daily perils of the open road. Nokian Tires, where safety begins. This is the all-new Nokian N-Tire 2.0. Built for North America. Built for the road, the weather, the earth. Built for you. Designed for superior safety with a focus on wet grip and dry grip for all-season traction. It's smooth, quiet, has a long tread life, and low rolling resistance. From Nokian Tires, where safety begins.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Nokian Tires halftime show. You are watching the Cane Ridge High School Marching Band. The Ray County Marching Band will not be performing tonight. However, we've got something just as good. We got Cam Meadows with us here in the booth. And by booth, like I said, I mean a canopy that is protecting us as best it can from the elements. Cam, what do you got for us going around the state right now?
Yeah, next week starts the playoffs, so I've been kind of looking at some of the scores, tracking them. There's some interesting ones, but I'll get to the halftime stats here so far. So far, Ray County's ran it okay. We haven't attempted any passes yet. Right now, Simon's been held to 39 yards on 11 rushes. Zach Pimpton has 31 yards on 8 rushes and 1 touchdown. Velasco has 10 on 4 rushes, and Brandon Hunt has 24 on 5 rushes for 104 yards of total offense for our Eagles this evening. But yeah, getting to the thing a lot of people have been asking me about, with the playoffs, there's a lot of interesting scenarios. One that's kind of playing out right now that, could be good, could be bad, but if Lenore City wins tonight and beats Knox Catholic, which they are right now tied at 7-7 in the second quarter, that would give, if we don't win, that would give Lenore City the region title and would send Ray County on the road next week to either Fulton or Oak Ridge in the first round. So we're not guaranteed a home game just yet, but yeah, that's one that we're going to have to track and kind of keep an eye on. Coming in, I thought Catholic would beat Lenore City pretty soundly, but looking at the scores, I mean, they're hanging right in there with them right now.
Well, that's what I would have expected too, Cam. Knox Catholic has a great team this year. Now, if Knox Catholic holds out in that one, does Ray County still track to finish second in the region?
Yes. No matter what happens in this game, for us, if Lenore City wins, then it changes a little bit of everything. But if Catholic wins, then it doesn't matter what this game is. Now there is a scenario where we could force a 3-way tie for the lead with Catholic, Lenore City, and Ray County, and then it would go to tiebreakers because looking over the TSSAA website and their tiebreaker scenario, right now it has all question marks for our region. If all the cards were to fall and Ray County win this game, Catholic lose, and Lenore City win, because we all have the same record, we'd all have the same region record. So it would come down to, I think the next one is like teams beaten with the highest amount of wins. So that would be very interesting. I think Catholic might win out on that one, and I think we might get the second place berth on that, if I'm not mistaken. But it's a very interesting situation right now.
That's a fascinating tiebreaker scenario, Ken.
Yeah, it's interesting. Hopefully Catholic will win, and that'll just put Catholic at 1, Ray County at 2, and Lenore City at 3. Now the other interesting matchup is Walker Valley and Soddy Daisy. That game right now, Soddy Daisy is currently winning 14-13 in the second quarter, and the winner of that game goes to the playoffs.
Wow.
So winner goes playoffs, everybody else goes home. So it's very interesting in that, in that game between Walker Valley and Soddy Daisy. Now, looking at the teams that we will be matched up against next week, you got Oak Ridge and Fulton, who are playing for the region championship tonight at Knox Fulton. Right now, Oak Ridge leads that game 7-6. The other game that will affect our first round opponent next week, possibly, is Knox West and Campbell County. Knox West is currently winning that game 17-14 currently. It was 17-7.
Pardon me for cutting in real quick, Cam, but I want you to check out this Cane Ridge Ravens marching band. You see these young ladies, what do you call those? What? Majorettes. Forgive me. Yes, absolutely. Majorettes. And I want to show you, look at that rain coming down finally. And you can see the umbrellas out on the Ray County side. But not only those majorettes, but this entire marching band of Cane Ridge. Now that's guts for a marching band. Now it's hard to really showcase some guts in a marching band, but let me tell you, they were out there getting with it and they were getting drenched. And it is cool. It is very cold.
Yes, it is.
Summer's over.
Yes, the fall football weather is here now.
Absolutely, and it's the rain that we were bracing for has finally come. This makeshift shelter, and if you will provide me with the liberty to do a pan here of our setup, say hi. That's Cameron Meadows, Tennessee High School football guru, the Honorable Jace Cochran, Judge, and Brian Kamer, our digital scoreboard operator for the night. And I'm pan all the way around. And we are on top of the Cane Ridge High School press box, and that's what we do to bring you Ray County football, especially on nights that it's less than attractive to get out, less than desirable weather. But yeah, tell us, highlight those major scores again.
All right. So just looking around the area from some other schools in our area, Cleveland right now is currently leading McMinn County 22-20.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Your Region 2 6A title game between Maryville and Bradley is currently, Maryville is up 17-7 on Bradley Central. Coach Fitzgerald and his Meigs County Tigers are currently winning 46-0 in the second quarter, so it looks like they are well on their way to a 10-0 season.
Congratulations to them.
Yes.
And once the Walker Valley, Soddy Daisy.
Right now, the last score I have on them is Soddy Daisy 14, Walker Valley 13. And that was in the second quarter. Oh, no, updated now. 21-21 at the half between them.
Wow, the fight for the playoffs. Yep. Two great teams. One of them, one team in, one team not.
Yep.
What can I say?
Yeah, and that's the thing about both of those teams in the second half. That score right there could go up by a bunch. I mean, the over-under on that game probably should be somewhere right around 120 because both of those offenses can score and score a lot of points.
Absolutely, and I suspect long-time veteran Region 4-5A,
oh, good. We got an update from Catholic. It is now 35-14.
Lenore City.
No, Catholic.
Okay.
So that makes me actually feel a little bit better, because if Catholic wins and Ray County gets the home playoff game no matter what. So, it would be interesting and from my point of view if Lenore City won, because then you'd have to have some tiebreakers come in. But, looking elsewhere around the area, playoff-wise, it comes down to a couple different things. If it comes down to matchups, like I think we'll end up getting Knox West in the first round. Just
hey, I love it. That's who I really hope for. We have some unfinished business.
Yeah,
with
I'd like
West.
To get another
now
shot
they don't have the team that they did back in 2014, or was it 15?
15.
Yeah, 2015, where they beat us on the final play in a semifinal matchup at Bill Horton Field. The winner of that game was likely going to go on and win it all, and Knox West did. We came back 28 points.
Knox West got beat by Independence because Bunch came in.
Really?
Yes, Brady Bunch from Independence High School lit them up the next week.
I thought it was Independence that lost to Sevier County.
Independence, yeah.
West did win the state title.
West did win, yeah.
Yeah, West won a state title.
Yep. Yeah, because Indy was the next year when Sevier County went over there and got lit up.
They did get lit up.
460-something yards.
It was, absolutely. But then Farragut returned the favor on Independence the next week.
And then speaking of, the Farragut Admirals, in Knox West, I was looking up some scores and some stats on Knox West. Knox West held Farragut to 70 total yards of offense and still lost. They gave up 2 pick sixes in that game.
When?
It was early in the season. I think it was like the 3rd game of the year.
This year?
Yes, between Knox West and Farragut.
Oh, West held them to that much, so that will be quite a challenge in the first round.
West's defense is very, very good, but their offense is not that great. They've only averaged 14 points a game, but have only given up an average of 12 points a game.
Well, I look forward to hopefully facing them for a great matchup.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting.
Next week at Bill Horton Field. Really quick, back to the Walker Valley Sardie Daisy game. I know Brian Kamer had picked to Sardie Daisy to really take that one away. I thought to myself, I said, hold on. I said, Colton Gibson is not going out like that. Region 4-5A legend. He's not going out in his final game. He's, what could be his final game. He was a little slow, a little off. Not quite on all cylinders when we played them earlier this year. I think a lot of that young man and with his ability, what he's been able to accomplish at Walker Valley, has given us great games. So I'm looking for Walker Valley to might pull that one out.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's thrown for 3,000 yards already this year. He's got some talented receivers in Zeke Wakefield. That's one of those teams that, come playoff time, either Sardie Daisy or Walker Valley going into the playoffs next week is going to be a dangerous first-round matchup because both those teams can put up points in a hurry. So, if I'm Oak Ridge because Oak Ridge last year got Walker Valley and almost got put out in the first round, it was a tough-fought game between those two. It kind of is setting up the same way depending on who wins, between Walker Valley and Sardie and between Fulton and Oak Ridge because it could be another Fulton or another Oak Ridge Walker Valley matchup next week, which would be very entertaining again.
It sure would be. And Cam, for my part, consider me a Walker Valley Mustangs fan tonight. Hope they beat the Sardie Daisy Trojans.
So this is the
But it looks like we're getting ready to kick off the second half here, so I'm going to hand the headset back over to Elmer, and we'll get ready to go here.
And thank you, everybody, for joining us. This has been our Nokian Tires halftime show. And thanks again to Cam Meadows, our senior correspondent for State Prep Sports News. And again, a good halftime program. You can see now that the rain has really moved in. And Elmer, I can tell you that the weather is a great equalizer. Harsh conditions have a way of playing into Ray County's favor.
All right, we're going to get ready. It's time to kick off and get this second half started.
And again, Ray County set to receive. I don't think I'm on. Ray County will set up shop around the 19-yard line. A lot of positives from the first half. Ray County moved the ball very well early on. And like I said, the weather could be a great equalizer. Ray County's not a team that's necessarily built to throw the football. We can run. in wet and sloppy conditions, just like Nokian tires, Elmer. In the worst conditions, we do our best.
What do they say about the grip?
All grip, no slip.
I'd like to have some Nokian tires on the way home. I'd like to have some on the way up here.
Pemberton walks to the line. We're in an offset wing. And the snap is fumbled. And I spoke too soon about the weather being in our favor, Elmer. With a slick ball, we did not make the center quarterback exchange cleanly. Ball squirted out, and Cane Ridge jumps on it. That's literally the worst possible start that we could have to the second half. That's all right. Cane Ridge will take over in good field position. They'll be deep in Ray County territory at the 19-yard line. Cane Ridge takes over, twins right, offset tailback to the right. They give to the tailback. Great penetration, but the runner bounces it to the outside. He's going to try to get to the edge, and he makes the corner. Winds up with a nice pickup on that play. And he's down to about the Ray County 8. That'll be good enough for a Cane Ridge first down. First and goal now for Cane Ridge. And again, we've got good penetration up the middle, but they've had some success getting to the corner. Ray County comes out. 3 down linemen. Looks like we may send Chandler Kaler up the middle on a blitz. Cane Ridge gives it. And we are there for the stop. Great play by our right defensive end. Looked like number 47 getting in there.
That's going to be Mason Reynolds with a stop. Take a quick look at this replay.
Great play by the senior. Shaking the block, making the tackle in the backfield.
This rain is beginning to get really serious here at Cane Ridge.
They send him in motion, fake the motion, give up the middle to the tailback. He's going to break some tackles, and he gets loose for the Cane Ridge touchdown.
Yeah, that's Devin Starling once again.
He's a good running back, folks. And again, lots of these Cane Ridge football players with Division I offers. This is a very talented team we're up against. We can't lose sight of that. It's been a tough break for the last 7-8 minutes or so of actual gameplay. But don't get down, Eagle Faithful. This is a good team we're up against. And we've still got some fight left in us. Cane Ridge on for the extra point. It's a bad snap, but a good recovery by the holder. And the kick is good. As a holder myself back in the day, my kicker was Mackenzie Bowling, actually. Dr. Mackenzie Bowling of Richland Creek Dental. He was the kicker. I was the holder. Great, great friend of mine and a fantastic dentist. Go see him. Go see him with Richland Creek Dental. And now with 10:38 left in the third quarter, it's Cane Ridge 28, Ray County 7. And we're going to take a timeout. Be right back.
Hello, my name is Keith Butt, and I'm the youth pastor at New Union Baptist Church. We are a church that is for Ray County, and that includes our students from Dayton and the surrounding communities. Our goal is to bring our students one step closer to Jesus so that they look more and more like Him. If you are a teenager, we would love to see you on Wednesday nights at 6:30, and we would like to invite all of you to join us on Sunday at either our 8:30 or 11 o'clock services. Hopefully we'll see you here, and I look forward to seeing you and your students at the Ray County football games.
And we're back with Cane Ridge kicking off. Ray County to receive the kickoff. We've got Smith and Simon deep. They kick to the right. Looks like Smith will take it again. He heads up the middle. Looks like this will be our best return. He gets out past the 25. He's down at about the 26, where Ray County will take over. Once again, I'm Jace Cochran, joined in the booth.
Elmer Harris.
Elmer Harris, the man, the myth, the legend, the technological wizard, and the founder of the Feast. I'm filling in for Cam Lane tonight, who is couldn't be here. He's on a Craigslist date. That's right, Craigslist, when absolutely anything will do, Craigslist. And he's getting there safely to his date by Nokian Tires. Nokian, safety of the future. Pemberton under center. He's going to give around the right edge to Velasco. Goodness, you see chunks of turf flying. That's how wet the field is right now. It's turning awfully slushy out there. But again, a good, hard, short run for Velasco. Picks up a couple.
And if we could have had one of these really rainy games earlier in the season, it would have actually been a lot more fun. It's just getting so darn cold.
These are truly terrible conditions out here tonight. And again, Ray Review is bringing you this game from atop the press box under a canopy.
Rain is actually dripping down on our heads and on our equipment right now. It's just not pouring in, so we're able to kind of stand our ground, as it were. I would like to let my mother-in-law, Lynn Spivey, know that her canopy is not 100% waterproof. Water is still finding its way down onto our heads and cameras and all kinds of equipment here, but we're with that being said, we're still grateful to have it, because it'd be a lot worse.
That's right. Thank you, Lynn. Speaking of finding a way, Pemberton on that last play around the right end on a keeper, picked up a good hard run. They give now around left end. Only picks up a couple. It's going to set up 4th down. And you got to think, being down by 3 possessions right now, if Ray County's going to go for this.
Well, I mean, it's
now it looks like we're going to send out the punt team. Chandler Kaler's going to make his way onto the field now.
There's still plenty of time on the clock.
Chandler Kaler on the kick. Good snap. He takes his time, no rush. Sends a good ball out there. Takes a Ray County bounce and will down it at about the 36-yard line, where Cane Ridge will take over. We'll be right back after these messages.
As part of Ray Medical Center, Professional Therapy Services of Ray County shares the same commitment to excellence as Ray County Athletics. Allow our professional staff to get you back in the game.
Providing physical therapy for Ray Medical Center.
And we're back on that first down play from Cane Ridge. The give was up the middle, met instantly. Great stop by the Ray County defense. Once again, there's about 8:15 left to go in the third quarter. Cane Ridge leading 28-7. How we got here, Ray County jumped out to a good 7-0 lead, moved the ball really well early on, and the Ray County defense was absolutely showing out. Unfortunately, late in the second quarter, Cane Ridge started to get into a rhythm offensively and put up some quick points before the end of the first half. The give now, darting around the left edge to the tailback. And again, the Ray County defense comes up, meets him, swarming to the ball. It's going to be a short gain, if anything at all. Great play by the Ray County defense there. It's going to bring up 3rd and long, 3rd and about 9. On our last break, you saw a message from Professional Therapy Services, part of Ray Medical Center. I happen to know Gary Reeves and Kimmel Brooks down there, outstanding people. When my dad had his knee replaced last year, he actually went to Professional Therapy Services for all of his rehab needs. They did an outstanding job. Good people. Go see them. Cane Ridge now 3rd and 9 from the gun in the pistol. They give us to the tailback, who tries to bounce outside. We're coming up around the edge. We're going to force him to cut back. And it looks like, with second effort, he's going to come really close to picking that up. And in my opinion, they may have given him way actually, no, he might not have gotten that generous of a spot. They're struggling to get the ball to the referee so he can spot it. We're all in suspense. It looks like it might be enough for a first down. They are signaling first down. They're going to move the chains. Cane Ridge now, twins left, open. They give up the middle again to the tailback, number 5, who bounces outside, and no one's there this time. Aubrey Smith trying to make the tackle. And a great tackle by the DB coming up. That's number 44, Jay Graham on the stop. Good play by Jay. It's going to set up 2nd and about 3.5. for Cane Ridge. And I know we talked pregame, for those of you who weren't able to join us, with some opposition research. The Cane Ridge Ravens, 8-1, undefeated in district play, ranked a top 10 team in the state in their classification. They're coached by Eddie Woods. Their defensive coordinator is former Tennessee Vol great Mose Phillips, no relation to cousin Mose of Dwight Schrute. They give here around the edge. Looks like it's going to be really close to a first down. All depending on the spot, and they've been very generous with the spots at Cane Ridge tonight. Looks like it'll be enough, but there is a flag on the play, and looks like we've got a hold on Cane Ridge. Nice to see a Ray County break finally. And again, defensive coordinator for the Cane Ridge Ravens, Mose Phillips. Their only loss early in the year to Brentwood Academy, probably the top team in the state. Lots of talent on Cane Ridge's team. And again, this opposition research brought to you by Russia. Whenever you need opposition research, call Russia. Cane Ridge from the gun. They pitch around the left side. Number 7 gets around the corner. He is speedy. Goodness, that was Gerard McCray, twin brother of Jared McCray. I'm not making that up. That's good for a Cane Ridge first down. Cane Ridge moving the ball. 1st and 10 for the Ravens. They started in a trips right, move a man in motion. They give up the middle. Again, this will be McCray. He fights for about 7 or 8. McCray's helmet comes off. He takes himself out of the game for a play. Cane Ridge will come back out. They're not in too much of a hurry. Again, the clock working in their favor. 3:50 left to go in the game, or excuse me, in the third quarter.
Set the clock and get it all right. That is.
Motion man to the left. They fake the give. They're going to air it out, and they connect. It's going to be a pickup of about 10 on a quick hitter for Cane Ridge. Good job by the Ray County defense, swarming to the ball, making the quick, sure tackle. Be another first down for Cane Ridge. When the ball's set, there'll be about 3 minutes, 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Both teams with all 3 timeouts. Cane Ridge moving the ball, following the Ray County punt. Cane Ridge comes out twins right open. Offset tailback, the pitch is to the right, to the tailback. He tries to get the edge, doesn't quite get it. Great job, great pursuit by Chandler Kaler, number 42. Great play. He was joined on that one by number 59. Outstanding work by Ty Goodwin, the senior. It'll set up 2nd and long. Cane Ridge comes out, twins left open. They're going to give up the middle to the tailback. Great stop by the Ray County defense. Again, Chandler Kaler wrapping up around the legs.
The rain is still coming down, but it is slowed a bit, what it seems like to me.
Tyler Shelton also assisting on that tackle. Great stop for the senior.
He's done a tremendous job at nose tackle.
He does a good job anchoring that defensive line, Elmer. Cane Ridge comes out, 3rd and about 6 to go. They look to throw. They're going to air it out down the right sideline. Ray County is there. They go up in a nice breakup on that play. Great coverage by the corner and great help over the top by the safety.
Brady Rice and Doug White on the scene.
Good defense by Ray County. However, as we said, this is 4-down territory for Cane Ridge. Kicker can't go from distance, and they've been moving the ball pretty well on offense. They're going to go for it here on 4th and 6.
Yeah, we just got word that receiver, Quentin Barnes, he's only a freshman.
Wow.
So look out, 6'2", 175.
The give, he's going to get the edge. Oh, we almost had him stop for the loss. We let him get the corner, and they pick up the 1st down. What a big, big play for Cane Ridge. Around the left side. Looks like we might have a flag down.
That freshman, Quentin Barnes, already has offers from Tennessee and South Carolina, just a freshman.
Wow.
That's the level of talent that we're playing against tonight. And it certainly should be a good tune-up to get these Eagles prepared going into round 1. What it looks like could be Knox West.
And I've just gotten word that Knox West is up 24-13. Apparently they have a great defense. The flag is on Ray County. Looked like an unsportsmanlike conduct call. I didn't see it, Elmer. I think we've got fantastic sportsmen. They'll make it half the distance to the goal where Cane Ridge will have it 1st and goal from about the 8-yard line. They send a man in motion. They give on the jet sweep to the right. He is fast. But a good job by the Ray County defense, limiting it to a gain of about 3 as he's brought down around the 5-yard line.
While Ray County can definitely take some time off the clock, Cane Ridge has done a good job taking some time off the clock here in this 3rd quarter. 1:14 remaining in this 3rd quarter. It's a timeout. We're going to take one with them. We'll be right back in just a moment.
At Lazy Boy, safety and quality go hand in hand.
At Lazy Boy, we have an award-winning safety program. World-class safety performance requires that all 1,400 American craftsmen work safely each and every day. Safety commitment is safety excellence. Safety excellence is team commitment. We want you to be part of this team. Go Eagles.
If you're interested in joining our award-winning team, stop by our Lazy Boy office to submit an application or give us a call at 775-3900.
Welcome back. You just saw that commercial for Lazy Boy. If you were paying attention, on the front row of those employees was Stephen Kinney, my brother-in-law, fantastic guy. I wanted to give him a shout-out. He looks great in that commercial. Cane Ridge now with goal to go. The quarterback keeps it. He's going to run into the end zone for the Cane Ridge touchdown.
So while Ray County got on the board first, it's been all Cane Ridge afterwards. Was looking like it's going to be a 35-point run for the Ravens.
Uninterrupted, Elmer, uninterrupted. The Ray County defense is certainly being tested and stretched by the speed of this Cane Ridge offense. And it looks like we jumped around the right edge.
But, you know, hey, we knew this coming into the season when the schedule, we started to get a look at that schedule. 5, 6A teams on the schedule. That's more teams than we playing in 5A. Playing up.
That's right, Elmer.
And it's all to get ready for the playoffs and the playoffs run. So we, with a handful of losses, going into the playoffs against these big teams, top state-ranked 6A ball teams like Cane Ridge,
You're exactly right, Elmer. We've played some outstanding teams so far this year.
Blackman, Knox Catholic, Bradley Central.
And, to a certain extent, we're a victim of our own success in that not a whole lot of teams around here want to play us. We've traveled over 2 hours
in our area
of
5A. Teams like Blackman and Cane Ridge, they'll certainly oblige us.
That's right, but I've talked to Athletic Director Micah Ruling, and it's actually hard with open dates to get a local team to play us. We're a good team. We play a unique style of offense, and frankly, nobody wants us. Nobody wants to have to deal with us. We're really good, and again, Mark Pemberton's done an outstanding job during his tenure here. I don't blame anyone for not wanting to play the Rhea County Golden Eagles.
But we're going to get ready to roll in all of these teams. It's good, even a team like Cathedral that we played over the last couple of seasons, big national powerhouse team from Indianapolis. They suffer a handful of losses in their regular season, and they roll into the playoffs, and they win state titles about every year. So we'll hope playing up is going to pay dividends. Come playoff time starting next week. You better believe it. Don't think for a minute that this Rhea County football team doesn't have game. I'm telling you, these boys are football players, and you're going to find out next week. We're going to get back to Region 5, 4, 5A. We're going to get back to 5A action in round 1. We're actually going to be playing Region.
That's right, Elmer. Smith picks up the kickoff. He goes around the left edge. That's easily our best return for the night. He takes it out to the Rhea County 45. This will be our best field position in quite a while. And you're exactly right, Elmer, in that this tough schedule, it prepares you for the playoffs. And really, we're a team built for the playoffs. We're a ground and pound running football scheme. We are not in any way, shape, or form a spread offense. We don't really operate in space nearly so much as we like to pound people up the middle and barely around the end. We're a ball control team. We don't necessarily throw it out. We're built for bad conditions and built for playoff November football. Here we send Velasco in motion. Pemberton's going to roll to his right. He looks out in the flat. He's got Morris, number 20. Or
Brandon Hunt wide open in that rollout pass, and that's going to be a huge lazy boy first down. But there's a flag on the field.
We're going to see what the flag is. Elmer, from my playing days under Pemberton's offense, that is called the waggle. That was actually the left waggle right was the play call on that. You send the fullback in motion to the flat. He's the shallowest receiver in the formation. And with everybody else covered up, you flip it out to your fullback. Hunt did a great job on that catch and run. Looks like we got a block in the back on Christian Simon. I didn't see it. I think the refs made that one up, but that's just me. Home cooking. I'll say it. Rhea County will be backed up. Still first down. The penalty on a block in the back is from the spot of the foul, and as it was beyond the line of scrimmage, they'll mark it off from where it occurred.
Yeah, it was beyond the first down, and now it's back. Looks like
1st and 15 now for Rhea County. Pemberton back under center. The give goes to the fullback, Hunt. Makes up a few yards. Almost gets back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be second and about 11. And I said at the beginning of the game that, we stood a chance playing a talented team like Cane Ridge of playing from behind, and then you might get to see Pemberton air it out a little bit. I still think we may see that. I wonder if Rhea County is going to be a bit conservative, knowing that the playoffs are going to come, and not wanting to show a whole lot of game film for our upcoming opponents. We'll see about that.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter.
Cane Ridge 35, Rhea County 7. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Dustin Henderson, owner and operator of Henderson Home Inspection, serving Rhea County and all surrounding counties. A home inspection covers the major components of a home: crawl space, foundation, the roof, exterior features, electrical, HVAC, and plumbing, and everything in between. The cost of a home inspection is on average 0.002% of the cost of the home. Why leave to chance that there's a surprise that costs you thousands after you move in? So if you're looking at buying, selling, or just want to make a maintenance plan on your home, give me a call, 423-208-5781, and check us out on Facebook. And now I don't have but one more thing to say. How about them Eagles?
Yeah, and you just saw a spot from Dustin Henderson, absolutely the best home inspector in Rhea County and the surrounding area. If you're looking to buy a home, or even sell your home,
give him a call. I've known Dustin since I was a kid. We actually grew up on the same road. Great guy. He's actually hilarious if you follow him on Facebook. He's a great follow. Here you see Pemberton roll to the right. He throws it up, overthrows his receiver as he was getting hit. A tough break for Pemberton. It's intercepted by Cane Ridge. The DB running out of bounds at his own 45. Tough break for Ray County. Like I said, Henderson home inspection. Great guy, great company.
Absolutely, he knows his stuff. I mean, he knows his stuff. He can absolutely pinpoint any kind of issues that may be at the residence. You know, if you're looking to make that, you know, one of the biggest investments, one of the biggest decisions you'll ever make in purchasing a home, don't you dare do it without calling Dustin Henderson and having him and go look over the property, look over the HVAC unit, the roof, the basement, the pipes. He can do it. He can talk to you in understandable language. And we're going to get back to the game. It's a pass to Chandler Kaler.
That's right, Elmer. I was mistaken. That ball was not intercepted. It fell incomplete previously.
And that's going to be a big lazy boy first down.
Elmer, what you saw there was we faked the waggle again. We set up the waggle a few plays ago where we rolled out to the right. Here we rolled out to the right, rolled Pemberton out, and we did a throwback screen to the left. Here we see the spotlight on Chandler Kaler. We did a throwback screen. The screen, by the way, one of the best plays in football. Get your man in space. Let him do his thing. Great drawn-up play, again, set up by the waggle call a few plays ago. Here we give to Simon around the left end. Simon fights, struggles, picks up about 5.
And Ray County's moving the ball again.
We're showing signs of life with 11 minutes left to go in the game.
The harder the rain falls, the harder Ray County's playing. We're going to take a quick look. This play once again.
Here's that throwback screen. You see Kaler let go of his guy, set up for the pass. Again, our blockers got out there, gave Kaler some open space, and a great hard run with a nice stiff arm. We give to the fullback on this play. Brandon Hunt goes up the middle. Gain of a couple. Good run. Sets up third. We'll call it a long 2.
Absolutely, and that was a good block on that screen by Nick Sherrill.
And we'll call it 3rd and 3. Pemberton comes to the line. We're going to get an early whistle. Looks like someone may have jumped. We've got an encroachment call on Cane Ridge. Looks like they might have made contact with someone in the neutral zone prior to the play. That'll give us a lazy boy first down, Elmer. We'll take them how we can get them.
We'll absolutely take it. Our friends at Lazy Boy. We do have score updates rolling in now. 3rd quarter, Knox Catholic 49-14 over Lenore City. Saudi Daisy, Walker Valley still locked up. No update. No update in that one. 21 all halftime.
Speaking of that Lazy Boy first down, Elmer, all the furniture products in my house, Lazy Boy. My dad worked there for years and years. Big shout out to Paul Cochran, my personal hero. My brother-in-law, as you heard me talk about Stephen Kinney, watching from home, because I know that because he texted me a second ago when I gave him the first shout out. Love Stephen, fantastic guy. Can't imagine our family not having him in it. Pemberton walks back to the line on 2nd down, 2nd about 8. They give us to Simon around the left end to the short side of the field. Simon gets the edge and cuts it up the field. It's a good run on that. That'll set us up 3rd and short.
Great run by Christian Simon. Take another look at that run while we have a score update. From Knoxville, Oak Ridge leading Fulton 14-6 in the 3rd quarter. Halftime in Knoxville, Campbell County trailing Knox West 13-17.
Simon, Hunt, and Velasco in the backfield. Pemberton takes the snap, gives to Hunt up the middle. Looks like he'll have the first down. Great carry, great pickup on 3rd and short.
In that rain.
And we have advanced the ball. We're down Looks like we're about the 14 right now with Cane Ridge. First down, 8.5 minutes left to go in the game. And again, we're moving the ball, but for those who are wondering, down 4 possessions, not really throwing the ball. Like I said, we're not necessarily built to throw the ball around, for one thing. 2, the conditions make it pretty hard to chuck the ball consistently. Throwing and catching gets much more difficult in these conditions. And 3, we also might be playing a little bit conservatively, again, just not to give too much film away for our playoff opponents. Rhea County bound for the playoffs this year. The only question is what seed and where we're playing, and we'll find that out before the end of the night. And stay tuned. Right after the game, we'll kick it back to Cam Meadows. He's got all your sports scores and updates. Cam Meadows, the man with all the info, our senior correspondent for the region. The give now to Simon around the left end. He's going to try to get around the end. He actually turns his back, cuts up the field, drives. Looks like he was going to get tackled for a loss, but good play by Christian Simon. Boy, the rain really coming down now, if you can see it at home.
It's coming down. It's pouring. A little update for my mother-in-law, Lynn Spivey. Your canopy is actually performing very well under these conditions with help from the setup from camera operator Johnny Cannon. But wow, the rain is just pouring. We're still hanging in here like a hair in a biscuit up on the press box of Cane Ridge High School.
Pemberton with a keeper. I don't know if that was a busted play and if he meant to keep it, but he did nonetheless, and a decent pickup, and the pile is getting pushed. Great job by that offensive line.
We're really testing the ability of camera equipment, electronics, laptops, and cell connections. We are in the middle of a monsoon.
And folks, Rhea Review here is giving you this game in bad conditions. I mentioned earlier, we are on top of the press box.
In HD. If you're not watching in HD, check your YouTube settings and make sure it's selected in 720p.
4th and short here. Rhea County gives to Simon. He's going to try to get her on the left edge. He's got to cut it up. Great job staying on his feet by Christian Simon. It's going to be enough for a first down.
Shazam.
Big play, a lazy boy first down. First and goal now for Rhea County. And again, Rhea Review bringing you this game. Great counter programming to the World Series. The World Series, who wants to watch it because Corey Guerin's not in it. Therefore, I will not be tuning in. My good buddy Corey Guerin actually watching the game tonight from wherever he is. I assume he's in Arizona or California.
Absolutely proud to have him tuning in.
That's right.
What an honor.
San Francisco Giant, and a Giant in all of our hearts. They give up the middle to Brandon Hunt. He struggles.
We are first and goal.
He struggles, picks up 1 or 2. It's going to be 2nd and goal from, we'll call it the, actually it might be 2nd goal from the 1 according to that spot.
Close. It's
That's
close.
A good spot. We're inside the 1.
Inside the 1. We're going to take a quick look at this replay. Hopefully. Well, maybe not. Wanted to see the play of Simon finding the edge.
Here we go, Zach Pemberton on the keeper. Touchdown. Golden Eagles, that's a lazy boy touchdown, and the 2nd touchdown tonight for Rhea County on a quarterback sneak by Pemberton. It's a reliable play. Every bit as reliable as Lazy Boy Furniture and Nokian Tires.
You can see that rain just pouring down. We are out in the elements.
Frazier now will set up for the extra point. He steps it off. Frazier, a good kicker.
This is really the kind of weather you'd love to play some backyard football in now.
Well, turn up the temperature by a little bit, and then you got me on board. This is not exactly what I'd call warm. Fortunately, I brought the hot hands. The snap is to the holder who wasn't paying attention and got hit in the head. That means it was a good snap. It hit our holder in the head.
We're going to give a shout out to our holder right here, Reese Cooley. Also strong safety for the Eagles.
He does a good job holding. And I know I mentioned it earlier, I was not exactly glory days, but I was a holder back in the day, and my kicker was Mackenzie Bowling, great friend of mine and a fabulous dentist. Go see him at Richland Creek Dental. McKenzie was an outstanding kicker for Ray County.
You don't find people like we have here anywhere else. They're hardworking, loyal, engaged, supportive. Just look at how pumped the whole town gets on Friday nights in the fall. And I'm really proud to be a part of that. So for me, it was never a question of where am I going to practice. I want to be in my hometown, serving the best people around. I'm Mackenzie Bowling, and I look forward to helping you find your smile.
Welcome back. You just saw a commercial for Richland Creek Dental with Mackenzie Bowling. Fun fact, his dad, Dr. Paul Bowling, and Professor Brian is my Sunday school teacher at New Union Baptist. New Union, one of our sponsors tonight. We got a flag on the play. Looks like we came late. I wonder if it's going to be some extracurricular activity.
He is your Sunday school teacher?
That's right, Dr. Paul Bowling at New Union Baptist Church. Does a great job with it as well.
Well, my Sunday school teacher is LeBron Person. We're going to hear a word from him and Ray County Farm Bureau next. I want you to keep in mind they do have a Spring City location now.
The flag on that play against Cane Ridge. I think that means we're going to come back and retry.
Yeah, we're going to come back
point.
and retry that before we hear a word from LeBron and his team from Ray County Farm Bureau. They do have a Spring City location. You can call the Dayton location at 775-9171 or go see Jeremy Hickson at the new Spring City location, 452-1001.
That's right. As far as the location on Richland Creek Dental, it's located on Market Street next to Eyes on Main. Eyes on Main, great people. Doctors Bradley Schaefer, Nicole Kmeyer Schaefer, and Christina Smith. They do great work.
Eyes on Main has been a Ray Review sponsor from the beginning. So proud to have Dr. Brad and his team at Eyes on Main. They are the best.
And just like Eyes on Main, that kick is also good.
Here we go. We'll be back in just a moment.
It all starts with a good foundation. Because if your foundation is solid, it'll take care of itself for many years to come. Hey, Charlie, I really appreciate all your help.
Man, I'm glad to do it, Coach. That is one heck of a mailbox.
Brick by brick.
Farm Bureau Insurance is proud to be the official insurance of the Tennessee Vols.
And on behalf of all of us at Farm Bureau Insurance, go Eagles.
When you want the best in local football, you want the Ray County Eagles. And when you want the best in local auto service, you want JB's Auto Sales and Service. Honest and dependable, right down Back Valley Road from Eagle Stadium in Evansville.
Welcome back. Ray County kicks off. It's fielded by Cane Ridge.
Back at the goal line.
They're going to bring it out. He tries to get around the corner. Well, he makes it up. And he's going to take it past the 30, close to the 35. Got an update from viewer Tyler Lane a minute ago. West up 27-20 with 6 minutes left over Campbell County. And again, West has a good defense. That's who we may be looking at next week.
We just got sent in some photos of
in the fourth quarter. We're looking at Oak Ridge 21-12 over Fulton right now.
Just saw a Snapchat photo from Cameron Lane at the Bieber concert. He's having a blast.
Good for Cam. Good for him. It's not always popular to be a believer, but boy, apparently he's just a big fan of the man's music. Cane Ridge takes the snap. They bobble it. It's a busted play. Quarterback tries to pick up what he can, but he won't get back to the line of scrimmage. Great defensive play there. Aubrey Smith coming up to make that hit. Great stop for Ray County. 1 minute now left in that West game. Same score, West leading.
And you can see the Ray County faithful. Talk about hanging in there. Wow, and folks, it's getting rough. I mean, wow.
Elmer, I've said it before. I've said it before. We really have the best fans in this state that I have seen. I know Mackenzie mentions it in his advertisement, but we are from a really unique community, and neither he nor I take it for granted.
Absolutely,
that we live here.
I'd also like to give a shout out to his sister, Lisanne Bowen, who's doing a fabulous job now as the executive director of the Women's Care Center of Rhea County.
Elmer, you're exactly right. I can testify firsthand. I'm on the board of directors with the Care Center, and Lisanne does outstanding work. It's fantastic. Tiffany Sorster doing a great job.
Oh, she always does a great job with the Edge. They're another one of our big sponsors. So thankful to have them. And the Muddy Pumpkin Run is actually coming up tomorrow. One of their biggest events of the year. And you talk about fun. They're having fun.
That's right. Go sign up.
Go sign up in the morning.
It's not too late in the morning. Go down, meet at the Courthouse Square for the Muddy Pumpkin Run. It's a good time.
Hey, these guys are having a Muddy Pumpkin Run out here on the field right now, and by looking at Cane Ridge's football field, it's holding up really well. To all the cleats and all the action out there in this downpour.
It's not bad, Elmer. The clock ticking down. It's going to be 4th down and short, 4th and 3 for Cane Ridge. About 2:40 left on the clock. Elmer, I'm already looking forward to a bacon cheeseburger after this game, and I can tell you that I wish it was a Bimbo's bacon cheeseburger. Unfortunately, we're just a little bit out of the zip code right now.
Absolutely, that's our post-game sponsor, post-game meal sponsor, Bimbo's. We'll talk a little bit more about Bimbo's and the exciting things going on at Bimbo's.
A break up the middle for Cane Ridge, and they pick up the first down on that 4th down.
He had daylight, but he just couldn't keep his footing, but that was a great run.
Yep. And, back to Bimbo. We'll talk to him about it more in our post game, but I got a text from Bimbo early on in the broadcast just expressing support. And I want to say what a great guy Bimbo McCauley is. One of the best I know.
He's the best.
He really is, and he's been so supportive of me for years and years and years. He was actually my T-ball coach when I was 7 years old, and one of the best coaches ever had, and just a tremendous human being. Love Bimbo McCauley to death. We appreciate him being our post-game sponsor.
Another lost ball.
Cane Ridge picks it up. It's going to be another busted play, and he slips down. That's going to be a loss of about 17 yards or so, Elmer. Obviously a little bit too little too late as Rhea County down 35-14, down 3 possessions. Minute and a half left to go.
As always, we want to thank you for sharing your Friday evenings with us. This is week 10 of Rhea County football. We're excited to donate a $2,500 check to be delivered to Coach Mark Pemberton on behalf of our sponsors this Wednesday. So thankful for our sponsors. They not only support this broadcast, but a big part of it is they're all Rhea County Golden Eagle fans.
That's right. And Elmer, I know we went over this pre-game. I got a list of all our sponsors tonight, and I was absolutely blown away as Cane Ridge goes now into the victory formation at the number of personal connections I have to these. Like I said, my dad and brother-in-law working so long at Lazy Boy, making great products. We both go to New Union Baptist Church, a fabulous place to worship. Johnny Cannon on the camera, also going to New Union. That's what quality people, what caliber of people we have there is outstanding. Professional Therapy Services, Gary Reeves, Kimball Brooks, great people. Again, my dad trusted them when he had his knee replaced. Eyes on Main, Bradley Schaefer, Nicole Kmeyer Schaefer, outstanding. The clock is winding down, 5 seconds left. It's going to be Cane Ridge taking this one as the clock winds down.
35-14, what I would say definitely a respectable performance by Rhea County.
Absolutely, showed a lot of heart. Again, fought to the end. This was a tough game in tough conditions, and knowing that we had a playoff game locked up, really proud of our boys here tonight. We'll come back to them in just a second. Again, Eyes on Main, fantastic for all your vision needs. Go see Brad and Nicole and Christina. Richland Creek Dental, one of my best friends, Mackenzie Bowling, a tremendous dentist. Henderson Home Care, I've known Dustin since I was a kid. He does great work, and again,
he's the best.
He really is, and a hilarious guy. You won't regret calling him. McCosh Landscaping, also one of our great sponsors. We all go to church with Justin McCosh. Fantastic guy. He's amazing. What can you say about Farm Bureau? I go through my insurance at Farm Bureau. I go see Jake Shaver. I go see LeBron Purser. I go see Sarah Campbell. I feel like I know everyone there, and they all know me. They know me by name when I walk in. Great people at Farm Bureau. We appreciate their sponsorship. Mike Neal, our sheriff, Ken Yeager, state representative. I've met Ken several times. What an incredibly friendly guy, working hard to represent us.
He's the hardest working man in Nashville, and I want to kick it back to Sheriff Mike Neal for a minute. What all the things that he does with the SCAN Senior Citizens Awareness Network, you just wouldn't believe it. You go out and talk to these seniors. I encourage you to do so. That he sees, well, sometimes it's the only people that they see for weeks are the SCAN volunteers that come and check on them. Pam Hickson and their whole team that puts that together. It was the brainchild of Sheriff Mike Neal, and also the Toys for Kids program that Sheriff Mike Neal does is absolutely the best, the #1 Christmas toy donation drive in the county. Just about every kid that goes over 1,000, they get a bicycle. Now, if you can get a bicycle for Christmas, you're going to have a smile. You're going to have a happy kid that's going to have a Merry Christmas.
Yep.
Thanks to them for doing that.
We got a lot of hard workers in our sheriff's department, and I can testify firsthand. Again, I see them at work in my profession. I've got family in that sheriff's department. They are good people. West has held on to win, by the way. West has defeated Campbell County. That'll have a big impact on playoff seeding. And again, we're going to cut away in just a minute to a break. And when we come back, we'll have Cam Meadows on for the post game.
Yep, we'll make it quick.
That's right. He's going to give us the breakdown. Again, thank you to all our sponsors tonight. And as I've been reminded from Corey Guerin, who is texting throughout the game, Bimbo McCauley, great friend of the program. He was mine and Corey's Little League coach. Corey was a shortstop, and I was a first baseman for the Tigers way back in the day with our dear and departed friend Cole Green on that team as well. Great memories, outstanding memories, and I owe so much to Bimbo McCauley. Appreciate him. We go now to Cam Meadows.
In today's media-saturated culture, teens need to know that every decision
Cam,
matters.
what do you got for us? What's been going on?
All right.
The Edge strives to provide students
looking around
with
the scoreboard,
and guidance they
Ray
need
County
for
will
life.
be at home next week. Knox Catholic ended up winning 49-14. I believe it's the final on that one. So Ray County will host Knox West at home. That's a big game. We talked a little bit about it at halftime there. Looking at some other scores right now, Soddy Daisy is currently leading Walker Valley 41-28. So looks like Walker Valley season's going to come to an end, and a great career for Colton Gibson. But you got Gavin Chambers and Beck down there in Soddy Daisy. Those guys are great athletes. They'll give Oak Ridge a run for their money next week, because Oak Ridge beat Knox Fulton tonight 21-12. So
that's right. Well, Cam, I'm not going to say anything nice about Soddy Daisy, but I hate that the Walker Valley Mustangs weren't able to pull it out. At any rate, we are excited about hosting a playoff game next week, and again, Cam Lane will be back, fortunately or unfortunately.
A little of both, really. But I'm so proud and honored to have you join us and take the lead here tonight, Jace. It's been an honor and a pleasure. With that, this is Ray Review, wrapping up here in a very wet Cane Ridge High School, Antioch, Tennessee. As a part of Ray Review, our entire team. This is Elmer Harris here with
Jace Cochran. Good night, everybody.
As always, go Eagles.
Go Eagles.
The work that you put in, you've got so much time vested into the program that you're not going to surrender at any point.
up in the morning, head out to the field. Another day you're kicking up dirt, another chance to test my wheel. It ain't just a set of shoulder pads, it's the armor that we wear. When the battle starts on a Friday night, you can feel it in the air. It's that eagle pride. On a Friday night, it's that eagle pride. On a Friday night, hard work pays off. You reap what you sow. That's the way we live with them blue-collar boys from just down the road. Till the weekend comes and the crowd pours in and the whistle blows. It's time to smash some mouths. It's time to ring some bells again. It's that eagle pride on a Friday night. It's that eagle pride.
Down the huddle. Jump off the ground, come back to the huddle.
I don't even think this piece of crap on. Where's the stove? Relative, but to me it's expensive. Oh, we're done.